Outside the studio, we got Jimmy McMillan.
Yeah, where's Jimmy? Bring on in Jimmy.
Bring in Jimmy.
Rent is too damn high.
Rent is too
damn high. And look at that. Nice suit, nice button he's got there with the motto, the running the platform.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. You met the guy. You met the man, baby.
Here he is.
You are the man. You're a big star, sir, and I'm hoping it leads to something for you.
Rent is too damn high.
No, let's say, like I said, say rent is too
damn high.
Take a deep breath, say for too damn
high.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
Yeah, you got that in you, man.
Damn. You are the standout of the debate, I got to say, because we saw Cuomo, business as usual. We see Palladino, that guy, I don't know about him. And then we got Kristen Davis, who's, had her issues and stuff. And you came up there with a legitimate platform. You believe the rent's too high for your constituency,
that's right.
And you would like to lower the rent.
They are not taking this serious. They want to play politics as usual, and I'm not. I'm 64 years old, and I'm watching all these children grow up with nothing, and people can't raise their family. People working 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week at a third job. I've had enough. I'm here to I got into this race to be a rabbit, and not like I'm making love to it, somebody. Be a rabbit.
Of course, sir.
To be a rabbit in a marathon, set the pace is what I got in this race to do. You're going to address those issues. If I ever sit on the stage with you, you're going to address the issues that's causing the people to suffer. And that's what I went to do. I hit him so hard with rent is too damn high. Before Andrew Cuomo knew it, he was saying rent is too damn high. And then I heard him say, oh, shit, I'm running for governor, too.
Yeah. He agreed. He agreed with you.
It's almost like me having an argument with him and make him get out and, okay, beat yourself up.
He agreed with you also. He was like, I agree, rent is too damn high.
So he don't need to be governor.
And do you notice, by the way, the Post, now they have Jimmy here at 8, rent is too damn low. They're implying that you shouldn't be complaining about your rent. Post
Jimmy,
endorsed Cuomo.
Yeah, of course.
So they're going to find stories that are not good about you for Cuomo.
Yeah, Jimmy, that's the big story today.
This is a witch hunt.
They're saying that your rent is too damn low. You live in Flatbush in a one-bedroom, $800 a month, and they're saying you should be paying more for that. And we just had a whole discussion about it to start the show today. It sounds like the rent is too damn high for that as well.
Let me tell you what I did. If you look at my website as an independent private investigator,
we have a tough time looking at your website, sir.
There's
too many colors and blinking going on.
What
We're going to have seizures, sir.
They came after me, and I was shot at going away to the doorway of my home. And I don't want them tampering around my house because, I have people to live there. So I gave them information because I don't want them around. So I told them yesterday, this is not accurate. I just don't want you. This is about me and the people.
Oh, okay,
it's not
about
me. It's about the people. So that's not true.
So you throw them a red herring and say, nah, get away from my house.
Because this is not, I'm not the regular politician like the rest of them. Right. I'm here to fight for the people. It's about the people's rent, not Jimmy's rent. So I gave them that. None of that's true.
You're paying more than $800, sir?
I pay rent. And if you are 5 years old, when you become 18, you're not going to be able to pay rent.
Right.
So it's not about me. It's why I continue to talk about rent. And what I pay is, as an adult, is nothing. It's not going to help these children live in this city. But this is why I look at it and say, oh, God, here they go. The media never let the truth get in front of a good story. But look at me. I'm not your average politician. I am not sitting on, I didn't sit up on that stage to talk about me. I sit up on that stage to talk about mothers who can't afford to feed their children breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they even the Post and people who write stuff like this, it still don't get the message. It's not about Jimmy McMillan.
Yeah, you're not talking about you.
Let's talk about the little child that got up this morning and haven't had breakfast, and they're going to school to learn. And we're talking about education for the schools, and the children not making good grades when the child hasn't had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, didn't eat dinner before he went to bed. This is what I look at it. I say, oh, George Bush must have sent them to me to get that story. But it's a serious crisis we have. We are under a rent crisis in the state of New York. I need y'all to help me out here 1 minute. Let's say rent is too damn high. Ready?
All right.
Rent is too damn high. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about Jimmy McMillan rent. It's about the children who graduated from high school following the attack on the World Trade Center. We lost 189,000 jobs. These people are still unemployed. Most of them are evicted. They can't find a place to stay. We got veterans coming home from the war, can't find a place to live. That's what Jimmy McMillan
Jimmy, I got a question for you. We were bringing this up earlier. You know the Renaissance that's been going on in Harlem, right? They've talked about the Renaissance. Now, this, I believe, is directly due to the fact that they have pushed rents up to push out what they call undesirable people to build Harlem up to where it is now. Now, people are saying Harlem is a much safer place. It's a lot more tourism is coming in there. Now, how do you address the fact that that is a good thing for Harlem when it's such a bad thing for the people?
Well, I got on the people of Harlem many times about what I'm going to say. They don't practice what they preach. They talk a big game, but they don't vote. It's about you getting involved in the voting process, not about going running to church praying for Jesus to be a social worker or something. It's about you getting up off your ass and getting out there to help your people, help your state, get your community right. I remember when I used to go to Harlem, I wanted to eat collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and cornbread. I'm a big man. I Salisbury steak. I wanted to have all that. Those places are gone. I used to be a musician on stage. I played in a place on 121st Street, Purple Manor, small as Paradise. I used to go and watch Sammy Davis Jr. do his little tap dance and stuff. Those places are gone. And when that started to disappear, I started to say to the people, aren't you paying attention? Something is happening here. All your socialist life is disappearing. All your restaurants is going. And you're still walking around talking about black power. I was very critical about this. Let's talk about sticking together to help make this state a place that you lose everything. Nobody paid attention to me. Oh, they laughed. Oh, Mr. McMillan, he looked funny with that beard. You know, he looked like Hulk Hogan. Oh, we're going to vote for
Black Hulk Hogan.
Oh, we're going to vote for
David. Been on the beach for a while.
Oh, we're going to vote for David Deegan. Oh, we gonna vote for we support Bloomberg. Oh, we support what's his name? The guy ran for mayor after the World Trade Center. Giuliani.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed. They're back into the same mess again. Now I appreciate what they're writing about me about the rent I pay, but I just want to say it's none of your goddamn business. It's about the children not having food on the table, a roof over their head, and money in their pocket. It's about jobs, jobs, jobs.
Well, you're scaring people out there, so they're going to try to knock you down, Jimmy McMillan.
Yes, they are.
They're trying to knock you down.
Yes,
do you like that they kind of looked at you like you were a joke ticket, and now you're saying things that really are making them uncomfortable?
Well, my landlord come to me one day and say, you haven't paid the rent. I said, yeah, so what? Okay, you know. You know, and the marshal come to evict me long ago. I've been through my little thing, having struggled as a Vietnam veteran. I've been in the hospital numerous of times. I'm exposed to Agent Orange with deformed children. And I say to the people, the politicians are all about them. I'm different. I'm all about the children. Every child is my child. If you are a parent and you may not you need help. Well, Jimmy McMillan is here. I want to make sure I'm tired of your 36-year-old child walking in the door when you and your wife about to get busy. He should have his own apartment, so I'm working to fight for you. So, rent is too damn high, and that is what we're fighting for, and I will stay on message. It is not about Jimmy McMillan. Our children need a place to stay when they graduate from high school and college. They need to be independent and on their own.
Okay, so where is the money coming from so we can lower the rent and still operate these places so they aren't disheveled projects? Where does the money come from?
People say that I'm a one-issue candidate, and that's just my point. I have created an economic state of emergency bill that will allow me. You own a restaurant. You're paying $12,000 a month for rent, and you live in an apartment. You're paying $1,800. I'm going to reduce your rent to $6,000 a month, and also reduce your property taxes. You live in an apartment that was built before 2001. I'm going to reduce your rent to $650 a month, but you have to hire some people to work. And if you hire people to work, I'm going to have at least 3 to 6 million jobs by 2.5 years or less. And when I reduce your rent to $650 a month, you're going to get that money, go out and buy something right away. Problem solved.
Oh, so you're saying that it brings some stimulus, as they say, to the community. You got some money being poured into the surrounding area.
Simple. The president don't have to get involved in this. You need people up top that can think of what we need. This is the stimulus for the people.
I understand. Now, how about you say you lower the rent?
Yeah.
Now, how about the guy that was collecting their rent?
Right.
Now, he has less money, and he's not able to maybe hire people, or then there's a teeter-totter reaction with your strategy there. What about the landlords and the people that were collecting the rents? They have less money. Now, they're not able to make as many jobs, and they're not able to spend as much money.
No, wait.
Okay.
Landlord collect your rent. I reduced your rent to $650 a month. But your landlord got violations against him. They've been giving him the green light to raise your rent, knowing that it was a violation to do so. The landlord been charging him late fees for paying his rent late. That's a state violation. The landlord has not returned his interest from the security deposit. So the landlord has not complied with the law. He has not been entitled to the rent increases since the moment after the attack on the World Trade Center, because this is where it started. But I have prepared a plan called a net operating loss for the landlord who you paid all this money for $12,000. Net operating loss form for the next 4 years. You'll be able to fill that out and regain your losses under the president. Emergency Investment Act and Recovery Act, the money's already there.
Oh, so it's federal federal money that will pour into the state to compensate for the landlord.
That is it.
And then, oh, okay.
It's already there.
I got you.
The problem is the people in Albany right now, they are real estate brokers and real estate moguls. Elected officials, they're not going to cut off the hands that feed them. And my job is to come and tell the Good Old Boys Network, the party's over. The party's over. They don't want to cut your rent, because if they cut the rent, they're taking money out their pocket. But I'm here to say enough. And that's what it's a simple process. They make it look hard, but didn't it sound simple? That's how simple and easy it is to run this government. Take all the politics out of this and make it easy for the people to live here. And it's a stimulus for the people. We've had mortgage fraud, real estate fraud. As a private investigator, there are real estate Ponzi's going on right now where they're selling illegal homes, and homes are going on to foreclosure with illegal papers, and they're still selling these homes. I pointed this out in 1993. In 1994, I walked from Brooklyn to Buffalo, New York, complaining about the same thing, and no one listened.
No car?
They all laugh.
That's what I'd be complaining.
They all laugh.
It's hard to listen when you're zooming by at 70 miles an hour.
They all laugh. When I walked, I slept outside, and I was in the Adirondacks. And somebody said, "Oh, Mr. McMillan, they got black bears up here." I said, "It sound like family to me." They say, but I said, "Are they vegetarian?" I mean, they say, "Oh, they don't eat meat." I said, "Well, you better tell them I'm coming, because I like meat." I had my swords with me, my knife with me.
You're ready to battle some bears.
Vietnam, I slept in the jungle. I was ready to kick some ass. I let them crawl. I put some urine in a bottle, and I sprinkled my zone. You cross my line, your ass is mine. I crossed yours, and I knew I had to have.
You should have done that at the debate.
All that. But I ran against the father, Andrew Cuomo, and Mario Cuomo in 1994. Now I'm running against the son, and I don't like, as being a karate expert, we don't talk about people. We let the people see what need to be done, and to simplify this government and make it simple for the people to raise their children and raise their family and go on vacation. That is what living in America and living in this country is all about. Living on this planet. Take all that other crap.
I think simplifying politics in general is a very good idea, because it's become so convoluted and confusing to the layman that no one knows what your representatives are doing for you anymore. They're not doing your best interest, which they are supposed to be representing you. Like, I see some laws that get put in place, and you go, what citizen would have wanted that? How does a representative put that in place when the citizens would never ask for that?
Because he has a stake in it.
Exactly.
You think these storages are popping up all over the state for no reason? Because the elected officials has invested stock. Their names are hidden under the corporation. They have made an investment in storage stock, and they're getting filthy rich. Every time I go to watch somebody put their stuff in storage, I want to really cry, man. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I came home, and my brother's families have no place to stay. When the veterans come home from the war, they have no place to stay. They stay to sleep in the street. I want to let everybody know something right now. Jimmy McMillan is turning this country, hopefully, into the rent revolution, where we all need a place to stay. The information that you read about me and the rent I pay is bullshit. I told them that because I'm not a politician. They can what. I'm all about the children. The children who graduating from school, leaving the place, and need jobs, jobs.
Say it,
That's
Jimmy.
what we're all about. Economic and job. It's not about me. So don't come to me and ask me a story about my personal life. I used to be a stripper in a nightclub. I got it on my Facebook page. Because I know they will come to me. If you're an adult and you need stimulation or somebody you can't get it up, call me to come and I'll dance to you and your wife. But when it comes to the children who need breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is my niece, and she knows that I used to be a stripper.
Okay.
You know, the family didn't know. I hid it away from the family. And my mother said, "Son, why you tell me? I would have loved to come on one of your shows."
Oh, damn.
My mother's a comedian. She'll tell you her grandmother is funny as hell. But the question is that these folks give me love. They accept me for me being me. And the question is that, and when I realized that we all, if you see a child, if you're in a store and you see a child trying to buy something, which I do in my neighborhood in Flatbush, they don't have the money, so I walk behind them because the mother told them, "Don't take money from a stranger." I ball up $1 and I drop it on the floor. And I said, "Excuse me, you dropped that?" So this is what you have to do.
You want us all doing that? We got to start dropping money around?
No, just ball it up and drop it on the floor behind him and say, did you drop that? But it's not about you.
Yeah.
You may have a heart attack and drop dead, and that little child may see you fall and may come to your aid.
Is that tax deductible, though, that $1 now?
Where?
That crumbled up $1? Can I deduct that from my taxes?
My taxes.
But you got to do that. It'll make you feel good inside. You see someone getting out of a cab, go grab the door. And when
No, what would make him feel good is to actually pick up the dollar that you dropped for the kid.
And I would say, yo, man, leave it up for the kid. You know? And the child would say, he'd steal my dollar, you know. And I'm going to walk away, the little kid going to beat you up over that dollar, you know. I said, I did what I could do, you know. But on a serious note, I am dead serious. I'm retired from the Postal Service on West 38th Street, Midtown Station.
You did everything, it seems. You have a lot of life experience, my friend.
Well, I used to be a musician on stage. I played with the Brown Juice Records.
What did you play?
I played the lead guitar. The songs you hear on my website, I wrote I played every instrument, and I write all my songs. All the songs that I write is for me to motivate me about talking about issues of rent. We're getting old. I remember when I had all black hair. I remember when I could take my shirt off and I see nothing but egg rolls. Now when I take my shirt off, I see the crate. So, but it's not about us anymore. As we get older, the body breaks down. You know, some of us can. Somebody actually this morning they said, "Well, Mr. McMillan, how was it this morning when you got up?" "Oh man, I found it hard getting up this morning." And my mother said, "Oh son, don't say that. That sounds nasty."
Hey, either way, that's
I got to say, when we first saw you, we all thought you were just out of your mind. But, I mean, you're not crazy. This Jimmy McMillan is not crazy at all.
He's passionate about what he believes in.
And he has some knowledge behind him.
I
mean, taking the mountain down, that's a little crazy.
Well, plenty of mountains up there.
I don't know how we're supposed to do that. We're all supposed to get a shovel?
Bulldozing the mountains to create your own cable network company.
Yeah,
bulldoze the mountains. I'm an Army Corps engineer who represents the United States military. As an engineer, I know we can bulldoze those mountains. We can put cable companies up there. We can put telephone companies. We can put our own oil reserve.
We
can put industrial.
Yes.
And why haven't the mountains?
Think of the jobs to build all this.
But can't we just keep the mountain and maybe bulldoze Flatbush and put all the cable companies?
Well, the way the murder rate, the way the killing is going on in Flatbush, maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Jimmy McMillan, everyone.
The children, people are working 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week, and they wonder why there's so much killing. Why the kids joining the gang? Because mother and dad is not home. They're working 3 jobs to pay the rent. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about if the rent wasn't so damn high, maybe mothers would be home? I know some of the fathers I know, the mothers and fathers are broken up because in my neighborhood it's all about money. Bitch, you ain't got the money. I'm out of here. Because they're leaving because of money. It has destroyed family values. What is wrong with us as a human society? Are we really paying attention to what's going on? The gangs, you got whatever the names are there in the street, they wouldn't exist. If the mothers, I know some mothers can whoop some butts from Jamaica. I'm in Brooklyn, man. Yo, man, you come out there like that, get your behind in the house, But I have a gun law. If I apprehend someone in the state of New York that has a gun, they're using your address, I'm going to give you enough time to call and turn them in. If you don't do that, we're going to come and padlock your house and you out in the street. If you have a child, we're going to adopt them or put them in foster care. They had enough warnings out there. You've been warned long enough. Read my lips. Jimmy McMillan is not playing games. I'm not a politician. I'm taking a tough stand on life, restoring family values. This is what I'm all about. I am a parent, and every child is my child, and your daddy is coming to the rescue.
Jimmy wants to leave a legacy.
I like that.
That's what it is. Hey, I like that a lot.
I got to ask you about
this guy's full of piss and vinegar, as they say. A lot of energy.
I got to ask you about Reverend Al, because it seems like the black community needs some big, solid black leadership. And it seems like everyone leans toward Reverend Al, or that's what we see because he's on the TV representing black America.
I felt insulted because of the media stayed away from me for a long time. It's almost like if I wasn't a black minister, I was nobody. And I had somebody said to me that one day, why don't you do what Reverend Al do? And I said to myself, I'm older than Al. I said, what's his mama name? Which means he could be my son.
Oh, shit.
So, your father in the footsteps of your daddy. I mean, whatever he did, I don't talk about him. I'm not him. I'm Jimmy McMillan, the most smartest, intelligent person who went through Vietnam. They're looking for POWs called John McCain and people like him. United States Army believed in me, so why can't you believe in me? I remember the general telling the whole resume of soldiers, if you follow Jimmy McMillan, you're going home. Jimmy McMillan is here today in 2010, sitting in your radio station talking. So I say to all the people, you vote for me, you're going to get you out of this mess. So the same thing applies. I may be funny, I may be crazy, but the United States Army depended on me to bring all the soldiers home. You're a white soldier, you lost your leg. Who you turned on to get you on that helicopter and get you back? Jimmy McMillan. I got 3 Bronze Stars from serving the war in Vietnam. Helicopter flying after we dropped the Marines off, and Marines stepped on a landmine. I jumped my ass out of the helicopter. I'm not leaving without you, brother. The helicopter, the lieutenant got mad. Why you doing that? You crazy or something? Yes, I am. I'm not going to leave him behind. You bring your ass back down here and get me. We picked him up, but this is what went on in Vietnam. I don't care about my life. I didn't. When I put that uniform on to save these soldiers in Vietnam who was on a vigorous attack, how could I be concerned about me? And the same thing apply. I don't care what they write about me. I'm not caring about Jimmy McMillan.
Jimmy's selfless. Jimmy is selfless.
Yeah. I'm concerned about you. I want you to be able to get up out of here and go on a vacation. When the last time you had a vacation? When the last time you took your girlfriend on a vacation?
Damn.
When the last time you took your children on vacation? It's not about Jimmy McMillan.
Probably not
so
the
you
people
write
to
all
ask.
the stories you want to write about.
We get 7 weeks vacation. And
I want you to
full disclosure. I don't think you're talking about us.
Here's what I want you to do on vacation.
Yeah.
I want you to do something you would never do. I did it, and it freaked me out.
What'd you do?
I want you to go to the beach. And I want you to get butt naked. I want you to walk the street butt naked. Yeah. I did that. I went on the beach and I took my clothes off. And here comes this brother came walking past me with a thing dragging in the dirt. I said, oh shit, I want to put my pants back on. You know? And then I'm walking by. Everybody's like, everybody's being themselves. And I went and stood in the water and I grabbed my hand. I'm trying to hide what I got. And then I thought,
you got a small
these
wiener?
People not paying attention to that.
You got to be proud.
Yeah. I look wee-wee, But when that water hit it would shrink.
When the water, shrink it.
But
we call it shrinking.
Most importantly, I bring this up for a reason. Where is your sense of humor? Mm-hmm. Can you tell a joke anymore?
No. Everybody is so uptight that you can't tell a joke or you'll offend someone.
Those days is over. Look at me.
Hey,
like I told the Viet Cong of Vietnam, look at me. They ran the other way.
What was your?
I would too.
Yeah.
What was
He's a very intense-looking guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with him. What was your unit in Vietnam?
I was with the 1st Cavalry. I was with 2 different units. With the Engineer Brigade, I was driving the truck to the convoy. I was driving the truck. Had a machine gun in this hand, shooting out the door of the Viet Cong while they would hit the truck, and I had a 45 in this hand. I learned how to drive the trucks with my legs because I had to get the supplies to the inner route. I was trained. I'm a marksman with a pistol and a machine gun and a rifle, and we were getting killed too much. I was watching little babies on the side of the road. They had cut the baby's leg and put a mine up under the baby. And as we soldiers would go to, we very sympathetic toward babies laying on the ground. And as they go to pick it up, the Viet Cong would detonate it. And when I seen the wire, I would get out the truck, I would park the truck, and I would run to get that Viet Cong. And they told me again, you must be crazy or something. They can kill you. Who gonna kill me looking like this? And I was really
You're like
crazy.
Rambo. You're like the Black Rambo.
You heard an American.
Oh, they're saying it right now. Rambro. Very good. Rambro.
Any one of my American brothers, you're going to have trouble out of me. So what are you looking at now? The American families are hurting. The President Barack Obama need help. His constituents don't understand what he's doing. He need help. I'm coming to his rescue in a sophisticated way by running for governor of the state of New York to show them how this is to be done. And I'm not playing. Jimmy McMillan took an oath before he joined the United States Army. They made me raise my right hand. I'm still under oath.
Take an oath of loyalty to this country.
I'm still that veteran. And the people need help, and here I am. Rent is, y'all help me out. Rent is too damn high.
God bless Jimmy McMillan.
Wow. I don't know what else to say.
What type of karate do you practice?
I gave it a name because it was more deadly from boom, stop your heart from hitting with just a touch. Many times in Vietnam, I couldn't fire my rifle, so I had to attack you in the dark, and just like this, I need to kill you. So I gave it a name when I came to America. I took the deadly forms out of it. I called it Shotokan and Nishin Goju-Ryu because I didn't know how to be treated in one. I still talk kind of hard and rough today. People say, why you talk so loud? Well, I was in a bomb explosion and I lost my right ear. So I lip read you guys and you guys are talking about it. If I don't understand you, that's why I say, huh. If I don't understand, I make sure to say, huh. She gets sick and tired of that. Why you wear your hearing aids? Why you wear your hearing aids? But I turned it into a lovable form called verbal judo. You mad at me?
Me?
Why you mad at me?
Jimmy's very mad at you.
This is verbal judo. This is what I
can see.
I thought he was really asking. I'm like, no.
No, but you can see in his body language.
This is what I teach. This is what I teach. I teach. There's no reason. Why you mad at him? What you mad at him for?
Why you mad at him, Jimmy?
There's somebody here you may not get along with. You need to walk by them tomorrow and say good afternoon. And then when you do that, they're gonna say,
You're saying good afternoon all day around this place.
And this is what you need. And this is what you want to do. Don't wake up with a bad attitude. If you do, you have a problem. If you're mad at your wife or your girlfriend, you got a problem. You need to go somewhere and train your mind. That's what I did. I'm a single man. Nobody want to be with me. I was making out with this girl one day and I said, rent. She, what? What'd you say? Who named rent? I'm by myself because nobody, I talk about rent too damn much.
Free your mind, yes.
But that's the form that I teach. And I teach it, I do this to let everyone know I'm 64 years of age. You're not dead yet. Live this life out. And you all join me and stick with me. And let's put this country on the right track. Right now, we have went off to the left and the right. Everybody's talking about race. If you say something about Jews, you're anti-Semitic. If you say something about blacks, you're racist discriminating. And let me tell you, when I grew up, on my way to school, there were black folks hung upside the tree. Mm-hmm. I grew up with that when I was coming up as life. That was 1960-something. This is 2010. I have a 31-year-old son, and I'm waiting on a grandchild, and I hope she have a child, too, so I can spoil them to death. These children need you to fight for them having jobs. Get the hell out of the 60s. I lived through it. Don't take me backwards. We're moving forward from 2010 and beyond. That is where my conversation is. Okay, well, Mr. McMillan, you said something last year. That was last year.
I love that. Brilliant.
That was last year.
I fucking love you.
And they're doing that in my face already. One of the newspaper called me yesterday, the Daily News. Daily News called me, Mr. McMillan, you know, you said something about the Jews last year. Give me a break. This is 2010. You know, there's a lot of things I did last year. I went to the bathroom last year using your cheap toilet paper, and my fingers went through the middle, and I had to rip off a corner and wipe my fingernails out. So a lot of things. But now they're using Charming. They've improved the toilet paper. And we all improve as time go along. You know, this is what I'm saying. Stop and start laughing. Start having fun. When was the last time you laid on your back and let your girlfriend tickle you to death? Try that sometime. Let her tickle you. It's funny. I get a pedicure and a manicure. And that's the most ticklish thing I've ever had in my life. I'm tickly-toed. Because when you're a little baby and you're laying in the crib, the black folks do this, they come to you. Oh, here's what they used to do. They used to grab your wee-wee. And say, oh, look at your little wee-wee. Look at the little cute thing. But when I got older, I'm saying to myself, she grabbed my wee-wee and said such a little cute thing. This is what black folks do when you're a little baby. Or they tickle your feet. Oh, look at the little cute thing, little cute thing. Now I'm tickly-toed, and if a woman grabbed my nuts and want to lick my balls, I laugh my ass.
Hey, you said that in front of your niece. Sir.
I know. It's all about Rand, but the people who listening,
is it?
don't forget your sense of humor. Have a sense of humor.
Have a sense of humor.
And let's stick together. We're fighting for social justice, and we're going to unite together as a people, and we're going to bring back laughter. Where's the comedy club? Rodney Dangerfield is gone, but the comedy club left with him. We got to bring that back, because rent is too damn high. These places are not here. Where do we go? We do like I do if I want comedy. I park my car. And I just sitting there and I watch. Somebody going to come by and try to snatch somebody's bag in a few minutes. You know? Somebody going to, there's no bathroom. Some lady going to come and stand behind my car and urinate. Some guy going to come and stand behind my car and urinate on my car. Yo, man, don't urinate on my car. But you got a little wee-wee, you know what I'm saying? But have that sense of humor.
You got to have a sense of humor.
And this is what's going to get the state, the country together. Let's stop talking about each other and let's vote for someone who is going to do the right thing. Leaders are born and not created. Right now, you're looking at a lot of created leaders. They want to be leaders. And I don't talk about Al. I don't talk about Farrakhan. I don't talk about Jesse. All I say about them, I am not them. I'm Jimmy McMillan.
That means you hate them.
And I'm talking unity for everybody. I want you to brush your teeth in the morning, or go to the dentist and get your teeth fixed. I want you to go out with that young girl. I want you to open her door and close her door, or let her do that to you. She got muscles and you go to the gym. Let her open it and close your door. And I want you to do that. Get her some flowers. Don't be afraid. Don't wait till she die and get sick and take the flowers. I got in a fight with a guy one time. I just learned an awesome spinning back kick. I seen this guy 6'5" across the street. I was on 42nd Street. I told my partner, I said, yo, man, hold on, man. I said, I got to go and kick his ass. I want to check out this move. So I broke his little nose and stuff. I went to the hospital to get him some flowers, and his focus there. He said, that's the guy right there who did that. He said, his mother came over. Get your black ass out of here. You broke my son. No, you crazy or something? I said, ma'am, I'm sorry. I just tried to try my back kick, and he was in the way. I brought him some flowers. This is real life. But you don't hate. Don't hate anybody. And I hope you guys do well here. You guys are doing a marvelous job.
Well, we are endorsing you.
Absolutely.
For the governorship. This show is officially endorsing Jimmy McMillan.
And send them to my store. I got my website. I got T-shirts.
I hear the T-shirts are terrific. People are talking about the T-shirts.
What's the website? Let's get out the website address.
Rentis2damnhigh.org. But when you pronounce it, you say rent is too damn high.org. And go to that store and give us your support we need. And we can do this. We can do this. It will happen, and it's going to happen. I am Jimmy McMillan. I'm coming to tell everyone in America this is a brand new day. The party is over.
Damn, that's great.
How do you feel about prostitution? I have to ask that in closing.
Of course.
I have to ask that in closing. Prostitution.
I used to make love to women women while their husbands watch.
Wow, cuckolds.
Hear that guy, huh?
Yeah.
I have a book on my website. I have a disease called priapism. I came back after being exposed to Agent Orange. I have to go to the hospital and I have to inject a needle in my penis to take blood out. That's my witness right there, my niece. So if I have to go to the hospital, she makes sure that make sure everything is fine.
Oh,
but
wait, slow down. What?
That sounds like a hell of a thing.
Priapism. I have to go to the hospital.
Your boners don't go down.
No, it won't go down. And once it's up, it's up. You know, I'd be like, what the fuck? Come on, man! I got things that I got. What I do is I learned to wear special tight underwear to hold it down so that it won't.
I have just the opposite problem.
But when I was a young stud coming up, I joined. There's a special group for men who have an ED problem, and you have a wife. You will come and pick. The 5 guys will say they will pick the guy they want to make out with their wife while they watch. And once they begin to get up and come up, then you leave. And that's what I was in that. I made money doing that because I had a deformed daughter. No one helped me with my child. The government said, we don't help you with your children. Your deformed children, that's your responsibility. So I became a stripper, and I started working with this organization to get the money to try to help my daughter get the surgery she needs. So when you become a parent, you have to swallow your pride. You do what is necessary to make sure you make ends meet and pay your bills. And that's what Dad did.
So you don't have a problem with prostitution, then?
I was a prostitute.
Okay. I'm a big fan of it. That's why I asked.
They need these places for men, because every man, we're men. We're an adult society. You're telling me because I'm a grown man that I can't get a prostitute? Cover your ears, niece. You know, the bless the mic.
Yeah, the oral treat.
There should be a place for me. Well, who are you because you belong to a religion? Say it's against your religion for me to do that. Now we're talking about gay rights.
Yeah, shouldn't have any say.
It's none of your business what I decide.
You should be able to marry a shoe, right?
You want to marry a just by the water bottle?
We learned from you, Jimmy.
I'm freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. This is the. Now I heard
Real
that one of the mayors in this state want to ban smoking. This to have made it turning this into a police state is what they have done, and because they're not thinking. There are many things that they can do, but they don't have anything else to think about. These are rich guys who are letting their money think for them. Jimmy McMillan is letting his ability do for the people. The people is what got me here, and everything that we do is going to be because the people asked us to do it. And like I say forever, one of the programs I went on, they were saying, Mr. McMillan, he was saying rent 1,000 times. Rent is too damn high. But we're going to bulldoze those mountains for you, upstate New York. We're going to have our own telephone company. We're going to build our own industrial plant. We're going to have our oil reserves. New York State would be an independent state, independent of resources. You don't have to go to New Jersey and get collard greens. You don't have to go to Florida and get onions. You ain't got to go to California and get strawberries. We can grow all that right here.
Self-sufficient.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't need the other states, right,
like
sir?
that.
You just set them out.
I'm worried that your penis might be too high. Too damn high.
Too damn high. It's got to go to the doctor. Get the needle.
I mean, we're endorsing you, but we don't want the hard-on to get in the way, sir.
Well, the women think different. You worry about it being too high. The women worry about being too short.
He is good. He is good.
I like having a sense of humor and get involved in it. I'll never forget one time I was making love and she said, more. I said, that's all I got. Where am I going to get that? But we as adults have the right to speak our freedom of speech. If you don't like what I'm saying, and Howard Stern is my dog, I love the way what they did. They tried to censor him for what he was saying. Freedom of speech. This is America. Who in the hell are you to tell me what I can't say?
If it offends somebody, that's called life. People will be offended by things you say, but they shouldn't then make laws to keep you from saying that.
Yes, they do. And that New York
is
about to change forever. Because when I'm inaugurated, I might get inaugurated.
Oh, inaugurated, right? Okay.
Inaugurated. I'm a country, but I got a flat tongue. I might have my G on.
Yes, I got you.
I might have a G string on.
Now that would be
to let the people know that I'm sick of the bull. Our children need someone. I would tell the children, get away from the TV. I might moon you. You know, they're getting on people now. They find some guy in the school for mooning the I might moon you. So children, stay away from the TV when I get inaugurated because your parents is catching hell trying to feed you. I put a lock on my refrigerator when all the kids I was trained to come to my house because they wasn't eating at home. And then the lock was a joke. Because if you didn't do your push-ups and stuff and do your sit-ups, and if you try to act like you was bad out in school, if you came in with good grades, I didn't train you. When you come into my class, you did 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You did your 5 timetables all the way to a 200 timetables. This is how you teach, you learn. Education in schools is what we're here, but mainly we're here to restore a calm so people can live their families and raise your children without me telling you how to raise your child. But I want to give you the resources to raise your child. If you're a landlord, don't worry. I want you to hire some people, and I want you to pay low rent. I want you to get married. Are you married yet?
No, sir.
I want you to get married. You got no reason to be single. I get tired of you masturbating at night. This is what I want. I want you all to be happy. And so I hope everybody agree with me. And thank you for endorsing the Rent Too Damn High campaign.
Absolutely.
And
Get out there and vote.
Thank you.
That's right. Jimmy McMillan,
Our guy.
for the President of the United States. Screw this governor thing.
Oh, man.
Right to the top.
Yeah, right to the top.
All right. You got to say it one more time as we go to break.
As we go we do this together. We say rent is too.
Damn.
Okay, ready? Rent is too. Then we breathe
Wait,
in.
how do you do it?
Rent is too damn high. Thank you so much, gentlemen.